Now we're gonna put performance mode. There you go. Another night. A little night stream.
Okay, you gotta admit that was kind of clean. Come on, man.
Okay, on towards the infiltration site status.
Ooh.
Load game. 30 hours in.
Right?
Alright, oh man.
I don't know, man. Like at least
Alright.
for Reina, the accent is there.
Head for the deaths. And I think I did pretty well. So we're just gonna get out.
Oh, change your mind?
To the real world? Yes, sir.
Maybe not.
Alright.
Maybe not.
Defeated the shadow to cases.
Ah, you're back.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Thanks for Futaba. Oh, it looks kind of bright. Might be actually the glasses. Actually, it's kind of foggy. Oh, it's because he's cooking something. Might be my own glasses. Actually, yeah, they're pretty dirty. What happened?
Why should you leave?
Hmm.
What was the catcher again?
He's pretty low. He's level 4. I gotta rank him up fast.
Oh, I think you had to at least need him at level 6.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna rank him up soon. I still have 5 days till the investigation, so I should be.
Go to the red light district.
Hey!
No, not the red light district. The district with the pool area.
Alright.
Because sometimes you have to.
Challenging parties got a lot of good politicians, so their chances were slim to begin with. Now, after the psychotic breakdown stuff, people are putting their hopes and went to one party leader. Well, right now there isn't anyone better. Guess you can't blame them for hoping. Thanks for the coffee. I'll just leave you away. I owe you, boss. Probation was almost over. Why'd it end up like this?
What's
Clean.
your area?
Hey!
Clean up.
Well then.
Oh.
Sorry. That should do it for now.
Alright, I'll clean. I bet the chief is gonna be happy with this. And I get a little bit of kindness because of this. There you go.
Hey!
It took longer than I expected. We should go to bed once we clean up the rest. And our popularity is down to 0.5.
Yo.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you, Ren. You know what I'm gonna get at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th, then carry out the plan the next day. You ready, aren't you? Are you?
He's a sim. He's the one character.
Actually, I'm so worried I've been losing sleep. Just kidding. But don't forget, let's have no regrets. This is our do or die mission. We don't have the option to fail.
I think mine is usually-
Morning.
Class is starting.
Okay, let's begin class. We'll continue from last time.
Well...
Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's going on?
What? I don't know what business this is. You better study on your own there until I return to training outside.
What do you want to do? Oh! Yeah!
Make it.
Hey!
Ken, you should probably have like people come out.
Wait, is it gonna lunch in 15 minutes?
Waste of my time.
God, they don't even know who called me out. Anyway, it's time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a close one. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time though. The suspenders though, bro. Kind of funny how that look is.
Hey,
How many days left till we send the calling card too? We'll make sure you're ready for it.
Rain, huh?
Wait,
I want to walk
wait,
outside.
for the pose?
Progress check-in.
If you want, but Arnu,
Go right away.
Take my shirt. Take my shirt.
There's no
Feels
one
like a day
here.
off because I don't have any mage patience, but it's raining, so I might get an influx of people's colds. You came because you saw my message, right?
Rate my shirt, come on.
Well, in that case, you could
I got
be
the candy-
checking
I
my
got the
crowd as my
candy
little guinea
cane
pig.
badge.
Please head to the
No,
exam room.
I have the candy cane to match it.
Alright.
Come on.
Alright, camera. She's like, eh.
Bye.
It's like, eh. Evening.
How do you both die? It's a 2v1.
Mm-hmm. This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. Just the rest of Phantom Thieves already. We can't trust these incompetent politicians to do anything. And, you know, like, same thing as usual.
Ah, you're back.
The fuck? Wait, oh wait. Wait, Juan's playing that mission or Ella got like infected?
Hey,
That's
something
secret.
unbelievable just happened. I'm so surprising. I don't even know where to begin. There's something I want to ask you as well.
That's cool and annoying.
hey there.
I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. Takasakan's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money, and they'll return everything I paid them. It's like they completely different people. Like what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. Hey, you wouldn't have Anyway, it's such a relief. They apologized about Takasakan and admitted that they did what was horrible. They even told me that I'm a good teacher. And so I decided to really quit my part-time maid job. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who would cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anybody.
Well,
Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to be.
Wait, Arnie, that was
Or
massive.
become. There you go.
Well,
I bet I'll be an old one by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense. Yeah, you're right. I'm still within the demographic age range of what's considered young. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me become a lot of realization because you were such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh crap.
thank you for using our service.
Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. Thank you for your service.
wait, what did they-
Thank you for your hard work as a master.
What did they say?
I feel a deep connection with Kamakami.
All right.
I'll buy it. Arnie.
So,
At any rate, what are you gonna do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state of this place. I feel like you don't put much thought to your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? I want to keep seeing you. I think it can get lonely easily, but you should just say stuff like that so casually, okay? Someone may understand your
What?
intentions. I should choose my words carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another girl. You don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. That could really hurt someone. Got it.
Upgrade or no upgrade?
That was pretty honest of you. You're quite the problem child, but you're still a good person. I'll protect you as your homeroom teacher. And of course, I'll keep my initial promise too. The one about slacking off in class.
see you later.
Thanks for today. On my way home, I remembered everything, all the old memories from when I decided to become a teacher. Like when I was gonna through the first course of it, or my first year as a teacher. Back then, I wouldn't have done anything for my students. I felt like I was capable of anything, but somewhere along the line, I forgot about all that. Reigniting your original resolve is easier than done. Yeah, you can do it. Thanks. Somehow when I hear from you, it makes me feel like I can do anything. Weird, huh? From now on, I'll support you as your teacher, so you can rely on me as much as you want, okay? Okay, there you go.
Away from here, brother.
Hey! Hey!
Hmm?
Hey!
Takanoko Street over there in Harajuku, huh? You can learn about cutting edge fashion there, but I say that's what's on the inside more important. Still, this place looks fun, almost like a theme park. So taking someone there might be a pretty good idea.
Ooh.
Oh!
Big. Harajuku seems to have a lot of cool shops. Takanoko Street also seems to be pretty interesting. Harajuku, and it appeared there. The fashion capital, also known for starting many trends in food. The Takanoko Street fashion, popular tourists and trend setting.
All right.
I thought I was saying.
Alright, there you go. You learned a new area.
I'm so used to playing.
Today we're going
Now
over.
then, please open your textbook. So we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Science, cosines, and tangents. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you just panic just by seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it? It's simple and elegant. All of this has distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, I'm Amaya-kan. Take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name for this graph? Your hint is snails. Apocalypse?
I did not know.
This is it.
Precisely.
Don't you think it looks a little like a snail's shell? There are many other graphs with some using names. For example, Devil's Curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called Diabolo. There's nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise. Wow, really? I mean, Megan seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
I keep going B, thinking I'm chasing, and I can.
Some people may think of the math as an enemy like the devil, but there's research that suggests that people who excel in math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that.
Uncle Sam.
Oh, Senpai! There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you
Okay.
mind if I joined you for lunch?
Not at all.
Thank you. All right,
Okay, left, right,
let's
left,
head
right,
to the
left.
roof.
Left.
It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people.
Right.
Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
What? Why do you ask?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves.
True.
I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all, but this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
Hey, I got the other book though.
I have to take care of something.
Take care of something. I see.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
My?
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something?
That would have been a good ult for you.
Once
there.
things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I might not be able to.
I am too. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So, please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
No day works better.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
A lot of reservation there.
Do you know the
But,
answer?
you know, getting to know each other. I saw a lot of errors on the previous test, so please, more careful in the future.
Hey!
Excuse me, no sleeping in the class. Today's example will be on your entrance exam, so make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She usually looks so tired. I talked to her this morning about my future, and she was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you mean. She even gave me advice about my girlfriend.
Yes.
Now she's back to her feet. Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher. After school.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
How many days left till we send the calling card? 1? Well, make sure you're ready for it.
Jesus, my God.
Well... What will you do? Shall we go?
Seems like Makoto's enjoying herself. I think she made a new discovery. I feel like my bond will grow stronger.
Let's go home. Well then. Oh!
Hey there.
What do you want to do?
Okay. Sorry I'm late.
Sorry I'm late.
A
Oh.
student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now.
I don't know why she has two
I need to
walls.
work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past. Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition. And the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here.
You're not my mom.
Not like I kind of.
Go with the awkward one.
Well, it's very important stuff. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
What are you talking about? Why do you think that?
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
You have no proof. You got me.
I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
No.
I'm sure.
My bad.
Right?
Hey, I got.
For my students
Hey, I
and
got
for
hurt
you.
I feel a strong bond with Kawakami.
Hey, at least I'm surviving against gold players on like.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
Alright, request a massage after going out to the metaverse, letting you go out at night.
Alright.
You
Alright.
can now fuse art of the most powerful persona of the temperance. You can now use the phone of LeBlanc at night to ask Kawakami to come and give you a special massage. Kawakami's special massage will remove exhaustion and allow you to go out at night, even after entering into a palace or mementos.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams.
Aw.
I'm going to go the distance with you.
I received a special lesson from Kawakami. I grew tired all of a sudden.
Is there an Uni for him?
Oh, was today the day? It's kind of just snuck up on me. Are you alright? I know you want to see him out every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. There were still so many things I wanted to talk to him about. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Man, you really are a serious case. But seems like you aren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls.
You want along here?
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. At any rate, many of you have come to see me during my time here. Some of you even referred to me as Doctor. But I must say, as I watched you all strive toward your dreams, I feel like I am the one who received an education here. I actually had a certain goal in mind when I was first assigned to this school.
Oh my god, dude.
However, I lack the ability to accomplish it on my own.
Of course, I have no intention of giving up. Still, I would be lying if I said I'm leaving here today with no regrets. Basically, what I want to say to you all is to learn from me and live your lives without regret. Finally, I know this is rather cliche, but I wish you all the good luck and success in your futures. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect.
All is good. Actual
Well,
action.
that's it.
Is this
Thank
this
you
race
for
guy?
having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Alright, Maruki's finally gone. Today's the day. The fan site on fire as usual. Always tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan, of course we remember. That means we are sending out the calling card today, right? Yeah, today's our only option. The police have to yet actually make a move, but I am certain we have to reach our limit. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking it into account today should be the best option. We can speak in detail about this after school. Alright, I'll see you all in LeBlanc. Today's the day.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling boss.
Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
Anthony, come here. Look, Ain't this place always empty though? And I'm like, I'm telling boss, everyone here is a witness. And look at Ryuji's face. Look at Ryuji.
I know.
I was just joking.
Because I did the same.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Dude, that's the same fucking option.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Dismissed.
I kind of regretted not getting the Pathfinder Christmas game.
Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is carry about the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway.
Now, it's just we need to hand it over as long as we can get it over to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
Fuck.
I found it in our mailbox.
Why did you fucking do that shit, man?
To think they would send me one.
Blinded my ass.
They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
I dare you to hit
That's
him
right.
with the key
It will be in a
word.
special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Damn, dude, right in front of her, dude.
Wait, hit it with the key word.
Let's do this fair and square.
Come on. Yeah, Vandal.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should
Sure,
contact
yes,
the
you're
director
an
and
ass
let
for
him
the
know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side.
I
won't let
literally one-tapped
anyone
him and just hit him with the
do
question
anything
mark.
to you.
There you go, RNA, just for you, I hit him with a one-tap and question mark them.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
Why does Reina have bomb? Oh my.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Damn.
Okay.
Forget about going out today. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Makoto-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So it's actually come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're the one to talk. I asked that you go easy on me. Well, then see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well, our objective is stealing Saisan's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before you go, leader? Let's go all out. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us.
Dude, like, you're the one complaining about the Odin. Come on, man.
Hey!
Like, if you're gonna die to a Odin and complain, maybe just let this be.
Hey! Well then.
There you go.
Oh.
I'm going home now. Don't break anything in the store, got it? You won't get paid for doing this, but you gotta push through. You're staying here for free after all.
That should do it
Alright,
for
I'll
now.
clean. I bet the chief is gonna be happy with this. Thinking about the customers and clean the store. You know what? Yeah, that's true. I clean my own stuff too.
Hey!
That took longer than expected. We should go to bed once we clean up.
Wait, do I hit Artemis? Please flame him, he actually deserves it.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Does everyone decide? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
It's showtime.
Oh, it's showtime!
Do you need something?
Let's see,
I'll take care of them. You want to release it?
Yes.
Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out?
Fuck! I didn't get those one caps.
The inmate finished for now. Justine, you handle this.
How much money do I have?
These are the paths you have walked.
Not that much.
The inmate needs our guidance. Let's execute him. Well, how's this gonna go?
Well, I have no skin for Phantom.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Hey, I hit a couple of nasty.
It will receive a fraction. My.
Honestly, the only
My sword and my bow, these tools which form this fine land shall now grant your powers as
I mean,
a...
it's no, no, yeah, so you can make moves and like
This execution's special, so we can't just do it over and over again. Come back some other day.
What path do you want?
it's like a broken move when I remember.
Let us begin this. I see.
It's like a really
A strong persona indeed. You okay with this? Now choose. You okay with this?
Wait,
You okay with this?
what did it go?
Not ter- Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Alright, Jose, do you want me to train or jet?
Increase effect period of support skills by 1 turn.
It will receive some new now for a rebirth.
Dying Boron. As your new mask, I'll protect you from any impending calamity. Electric break. There you go.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
What in the living fuck is this? The can I god of fire, bronze statue of man. Was the bull's head stands at his altar? The statue was heated and sacrificial children were thrown inside.
I see. A strong
Raphael.
persona indeed. Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked. Is this what you want?
Yes.
A fee is required, then accept this persona.
Like, that blizzard, as a normal human, stops a steel beam from falling on them. With minor injuries, be like, damn, that's crazy. But, well, steel beam?
Is this what such rude? Is this what you lack patience? Read
He bled
here.
a little, but even then, that was
This you'll withdraw
literally
this persona?
Get slogged?
Then accept this
Get slogged by
persona.
hollow? Yeah, bro. Easy. Nothing.
Are you finished?
What?
Hey, but he's Sigma.
Hmm?
Where's it right here?
What was that?
Please hear me.
Wait.
Final words I'm giving you.
Wait, did she go with, nice one, Arnett? Was that she kind of thing?
Even though
So is the Orihime still like, Ichigo or no?
Please, you must remember
Ew.
that approaches you is
What about the
your
one girl? The
own
one that the Soul Reaper in the beginning?
A plan to reverse fate, so that you may
I know.
become a true druid yet to come. Oh, chosen trickster, overcome your cruel fate and save this world.
Interesting. I feel like I can hear a voice coming from somewhere.
What?
I don't know anything.
Done already? What?
I'll go back.
No slacking off.
How does the anime start? Yeah. Oh yeah, because in the beginning it was a little bit more lore. No, it's only, it really only states that you can do it.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Then wasn't also she like a
Let's go.
You want? You want to know? You want to know the reason why I even said watch it? One is enough to read it, and two is just ice.
Whoa! Where's the treasure? It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned. No, was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why you could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you to be able to make it this far. We should much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? We shall put an end to this once and for all. Seeing that she wants us to pursue her. Damn, she's mocking us. Let's go after her.
What is dying?
I actually blocking at anything.
Do you have a moment?
Of course. Just self-protecting no matter what it takes.
Really? How is he hollow?
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right.
I'll admit,
is
it's
bad.
pretty good.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
A little poker.
What's this?
A little gambling game.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me.
You'll save her, right?
Overwatch is only fun if you have everyone.
All right, everyone, be on alert.
May the best player win.
The only reason Overwatch is fun is because literally you can just go.
All right, let's do it.
Persona! Arsene! There!
Persona. All right.
Chase my wrath! Get up! Persona! Persona!
Nothing.
May the best player win.
Bet HP.
What the?
Be cautious of the penalties.
Now let us play a game of roulette.
You want sheriff as well?
The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
I should back off.
Queen, going in. Let's do this. Go!
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's... This is your penalty!
Watch Panther's help!
Oh shit.
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
I'll use my persona! Let's go.
Sorry! Using this!
That's a big help.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before you turn it again. Various bonuses will apply to the enemy on your depending on the outcome. Greater points Well, he will be given no more prediction.
Well, how will you bet?
Safer. Which one? Or black? One was red.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Ooh.
Yes. Lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it?
With the glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
You know, we're kind of doing a camp out.
We don't want to let her keep scamming.
Surprisingly, it doesn't feel that sweaty. It doesn't feel that sweaty though.
I can go.
You want me to?
As long as
You want me to do it? Okay, I'll give it my all.
I can go whenever.
as long as I get close, even this gun should work. Roger, I'm on it.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Be cautious about the penalty.
Come!
Let's see.
There.
Cheaters get punished.
What? Panthers, help!
Fucking kidding me.
Panthers in bad shape! Watch out!
Ready when you are. There.
Thank you! The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Oh, wait. A risky high return.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Not gonna lie,
Ooh. Not bad enough, really.
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, shit.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No!
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Wait! The roulette panels!
Little punks!
I haven't used my.
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Persona!
Persona! All right.
want to see how things go. Ice attacks.
My justice has revealed to me. I must judge evil with an icy heart.
On the ground! Are you okay? I hit. She's gearing up for an ice attack. Be careful.
Sona! Arsene! All right.
Nah, fuck.
Amber got back up. Start the counter-attack! How about this? Queen's dizzy. My attacks won't connect. Persona!
The whole lore of Kato is the future.
Let's go.
I will win.
Persona! Bam!
Take this! Don't dodge, damn it!
Dodges with brakes. Support's on the way.
Ooh. Hey, you can't say that. Hey, you can't say that word.
Backing off!
Stepping forward. Snap out of it. Thank you. Persona! Take this! Persona! Feel my rage!
Resistant.
Persona! Huh?
Stop him.
On the ground! Die on my blade!
Let's go. Some other way. Stick to the plan.
Queen falling
As it
back.
should be.
Now we got back up. Start the counterattack. Go!
Persona!
Behave yourself!
How's this?
Resistant. Oh, shit. We'll get her out.
On the ground. Are you okay?
Die on my blade!
Sona! Izanagi no Okami! Izanagi no Okami Bigro!
Amber got back up. Start the counterattack.
Persona! Ha!
Oh, that's useless.
Only victory matters. Together, no matter.
What kind of logic is that? It's about time you came to your senses.
How about this?
Sorry, I'm not stepping in. Witness my resolve.
Resistant.
Taste my wrath!
Resistant.
Persona! How's this?
Guardian.
I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory! Sassy brat!
Just at the last
Time. By the myriad truths.
time for my persona!
I'm grateful.
Okay, yeah, no, seriously.
I'm very grateful!
Persona!
Come! Bullseye!
Die, die, die!
Joker got knocked down!
Die, die, die!
Are you okay?
Die, die, die!
Defeated! Can someone heal her?
Let's go.
Out of here.
Man, that Jet could have killed me, but she decides to run.
Wow, that was a tank. But I got plot armor.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
That's not very cool.
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
Did he just say praise the Lord?
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
That's your real work now.
Yes.
Oh,
And you
so
all
that's
shall
where
end
you-
this Phantom Thieves business. That was part of the promise after all. Don't forget.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
What happened?
I am. Let's go.
Are they playing late?
Huh?
Are they playing late?
Enemy readings. When did they? They're gathering outside.
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still
it is,
restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This will be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be... A team this large would be discovered immediately.
I wanna be a scumbag. Actually, no. Yeah. I'm gonna be a scumbag. That's me, Marsha. I'm not a sniper.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
Crazy, isn't it?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember? Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Alright.
There's someone here.
Going back to the beginning of the game.
Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
Bro, you got it. My shot's been nasty. Come on.
Good. Now get running.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off.
There he is!
Just run. Okay, the enemy's focused. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there! Get away!
Back to shadows.
Take him down, Joker.
No, not this thing.
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power level. No threat. Get him, Joker.
Calm down.
Ravage them!
Everyone else, head to position. Use root B.
This hurts.
It's fine.
I'm gonna show you.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Alright.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out.
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker!
Dude, you actually look up like the
I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
Apex literally see half this.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Oh, you're finally getting the cheer of the game.
Yeah. that scroll.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you!
What happened?
Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
Yes, my favorite character.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Funny how she looks exactly like Joker. Just some female form. Oh, right, straight and knocked out.
You know it doesn't make sense, right?
What?
They state she couldn't handle herself at all.
Right.
In this palace because
Yeah.
they were gonna go in, right?
Yeah.
And look at her right now.
She's already a natural born athlete.
But like, they state that she was not.
My weak self relied on
Yeah.
you so much. That ends today.
Look at that.
Let's do this, senpai!
Is it still? Can you do a showtime here or no? Oh no, you gotta like.
Readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, senpai.
Let's go.
You're mine.
Cendrillon!
Holy shit! What? Ooh. How long has that been there?
Be sorry.
Thank you, Arnu. Is it still there?
I think that's the last of them.
That's weird. I know. Is it still there?
Arnie, is it still there? Okay, it's like, nope.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you.
Let me double check. Pretty clear. Freaking Arnu. Well, at least the chat is active, not even knowing. You know what, Arnu? Screw you.
Since I'm not a member of the Phantom
Arno's
Thieves,
already
I'm
spamming
in
the
no
chat.
position to interfere.
Oh god, 1/10 of your screen is blocked. There's an actual girl who's not even knowing. And then monkey time is like banana. Monkey's the banana. Sheesh.
However, please don't forget the promise we made.
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right, let's do it.
Get up to the stairs at the end of the path. Alright, so I guess I have to leave my phone like this every time I'm serious. You know, me regañe. Not even knowing.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Now I remember when I stopped playing.
There's nowhere to run!
Dude, it's not even that, it's literally that I'm just so spoiled.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Oh shit.
Still struggling.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid.
Ping him, ping him, ping
You
him.
have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Even Judas.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Oh my god, I literally have nothing. He sucks.
Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yes.
Go. The animation? No, it has anime in it. Well, no, the in-game itself has the animation, but it's not any better than.
There you go.
No. Oh yeah, yeah. He gets the last
Guess
mission.
the
He
drug
gets
was
got.
too strong.
Rick does it.
Wake him up.
Second up.
No dozing off.
Yeah.
You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on,
And
cooperate.
your hours over here.
What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Only 23.
Did you hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Well, because
Ah,
he's not
shit.
in a metaverse, aren't you? Or the metaverse is what gives him
You
powers.
should know your place.
Is he saying why isn't this guy kicking his ass with his personas?
The gun's not even real.
They're props.
It's a plastic gun he keeps up with. That's why he has a gun in the metaverse.
But because he thinks it's a gun, it becomes a gun?
Sign here.
Well, he says the
It's a
enemy thinks it's a
confession,
gun, it will act like a gun.
Ah, I see what you mean. Confession.
Yeah, that's how the metaverse
I
works.
see. I need your
It's
hand to
what
sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Aren't you drum master? Yeah. Oh my.
Don't expect to walk
Oh, you're right,
out
there's
of
people
here
there.
in one piece.
Don't go back.
We are
Those are-
going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
You loot there, I'm gonna loot over here.
Ah, dude, he writes it.
Oh no, he's insulting me on one of my favorite games. I'm so hurt. Go down?
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Damn, dude.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
No.
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura.
Damn,
the heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
What do I say? Anthony? Alright, you know what? We're gonna go with... Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not? Do I confess or I say no? Do you know, Anthony?
My bad. I was reading Bleach.
Anthony? Anthony. Never mind. Let's see. Never heard of him.
I was reading Bleach. My bad.
That's right. Do I rat them out? I don't even know, dude.
Alan.
He can't be.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or... Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There was no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
What's wrong?
Don't be ridiculous.
No.
You're the one who's made wrong choices. Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Not forgiving criminals, saving others. Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Alright, there's a cool skin here. Cool skin.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Huh?
You get the red
What are you
always
getting
succeeds
at?
with everything.
That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Both at the same time.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? that's true. Who?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
That right there.
Do you mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to— and what about this—
Show it to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel as if Sai finally understands me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth.
All right.
True justice.
All right.
Satan.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
Oh, I thought I had 5 kills. Never mind.
A Ketchikan? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Supposedly,
Akechi-kun,
they might.
does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me?
Because supposedly the next season he's gonna be coming.
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
So, show them the phone.
Honestly, I really want that master to go back.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be completed.
Don't push it.
Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
I mean, oh, okay. Keep an eye this way. Oh, some way. I'll be fine. I'm gonna crash something real quick.
You just kill him like nothing.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
Can one of you guys craft me a heavy mag? Please? Can you craft me a heavy mag? Someone?
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Alan, you want this? Arna, did you make me a heavy? Arna, did you make me a heavy or no?
Gone and out.
Alan, can you or no? Heavy mag. You just craft a boom. There's a crafting station right here. No, can you make me one?
Hmm?
Fuck. Oh, that's fine. I don't need ammo, but I'm good. Right here, right. Get on these buses, back here. I cracked the bozo! Cracked one?
Alright, what happens from here?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
The most.
Damn, getting rid of everybody.
No. It can't be.
Got it out.
Even me. God. God. Damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
What happened?
Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
I don't want to hear it from a league.
Goro Akechi is evil. He
League,
didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom
When I'm
Thief.
playing League, I feel like a vegetable. Like,
He came to kill him.
Like I can't wake up.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to...
Oh my god.
Alright, let's check Arnie's ours.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Something changed.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
What happened?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Your backbone.
Ow. Ow.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I'm dying.
I've been asked to handle things instead.
Yeah.
My back is in pain.
Yeah, I know.
You?
Owie.
But...
I'm barely 16, bro.
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any
showering
evidence.
with cold water. Jesus fucking Christ.
What if, like, instead of like it's back pain, what if it's like an infection that gets your back, like it gets you back pain?
My teacher has that.
Really?
Well, it's not really that. It's more like it's bone.
Because notice how
I
like
suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
You're like fused or whatever, and like it's swollen.
oh
So
no.
like the thing around it would like swell.
Yes, ma'am.
And then they have to like
And don't say
Back
a
pain's
word of
one
what
the most
transpired here.
common,
Trust
like,
nobody.
ailments of,
Forget
like,
this
as
ever
you get
happened.
older, so yeah. But you're 16. I don't know why the fuck that's happening to you. Ah. I lifted heavy weights when I was working a lot. And then I got in a car crash and I got whiplash so bad that my back got like. I think I did the right responses. Because I had to tell Sai-san that like that it was Akechi, that he had to show the phone without telling it was Akechi. Like, it was him.
That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor. But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be...
They made Ryuji. They made Ryuji bad.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now.
Yeah.
It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so
Plot twist, it was
everyone was
Ryuji all
worried
along.
about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Oh yeah, he's only a second year.
Yeah.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent,
And just
refusing
Yusuke.
to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
normal, right?
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified
so
to
much
alter
like
the
an anime.
world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates
that's
as
a
they
heavy
arrive.
hitter. And if we tell him. Oh, hell no.
Perhaps that's why he decided
X
to take
X
this course
Z
of
Z
action.
X X.
It can't be.
My word.
I like how everyone overreacts to him.
It was Ryuji.
Shitting me. We got him.
What? It was Ryuji all this time? No, I'm kidding.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
So what happened? So what happened? The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival. Pancakes? Did someone say pancakes?
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
I think he's lying. He's up to something.
Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
Oh, I see. So they never trust Ketchy in the first place.
There's something else we want you to look into.
So I kind of knew the story, but I didn't know how they executed it.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
Oh, is it when she said, give it to me? And she, oh, we really need it.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping it a secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Whisper, 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 whisper. We thought I was going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Okay. I didn't even know about how, like, it's all coming together.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clear. That's right. This is what really happened to me at the moment. So all this was in the metaverse?
So weeby.
Just. He killed himself, huh? I guess he will never know his motivations.
Okay, what are we doing now?
I like how you just... I like how someone just, screenshotted me playing, and you just place it on your Discord.
Oh, you wanna know why?
Why?
That's why you
Oh, you're fucking... Yeah, feels like my conscience is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought we were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
I am.
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way.
Press R.
A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it! It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Oh, yeah, leave.
You're her sister, correct?
I left.
Makoto told me everything.
Right now, I'm not doing hardcore, dude.
Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's
What is
here.
better, classic or regular in your opinion?
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
Yeah, no,
I mean, I died.
Oh.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
Okay, join me.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Alan's level 1.
Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit.
Yeah, I didn't already hope you did.
In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Alright, I guess it's right.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
By the way, as well.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Behind you, 2 more.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Is that how you...
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
The slip up.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
Jose, one big
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that,
200.
there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
I'll be careful.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That's why we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis.
Oh,
The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation,
that?
Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work.
The phone.
A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
No, if you want to bring him back to life, yeah.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seemed like she used a laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I will talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
Oh, so did I.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Not at all.
Then it truly was a do-or-die situation? That's crazy. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal.
So you tell me again.
If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died.
Yup. I would've. But I'm still here.
I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Thank you.
I died.
I don't remember. It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
You kind of forgot that we had chips? I have
Wait,
chips.
you want me to hit the Felix version?
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who is meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
Gotta not eat too many because my controller's white.
Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Thank you.
You saved me, after all.
Oh yeah.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for
Oh man, those chips are good, man.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
What did she say? Golden Deagle skin. You wanna buy another Burba? She's making a deal out of it.
Random value.
That sounds familiar.
Look, he doesn't look like my dad.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
Dude, why do you talk like that, man?
Nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Your dad's an anime villain.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Dude, yeah, I want coffee now.
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder.
Oh.
He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity.
Damn, all that is kanji, except for the last part. It's a question.
On top of that, he'll most likely become the next prime minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
Oh, hell yeah.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Election headquarters.
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the Diet Building?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Alan.
Of course.
I got you.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Alan, never mind.
Let's win this together. Time. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal. Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Mm-hmm. It's all set in stone then. 17.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've
Such anime
monopolized
dialogue.
public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment,
someone's out there just
collaborators
listening
from
to all
all
this.
sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
Never mind.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one.
Wait, never mind, the Mossberg is
Your
not-
assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly.
This is like chip materials right here. Not so many though. Okay, I need to stop with the chips. Stop with the chips, boys. 5 chips. I'm gonna get more chips. Control the chip power.
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts.
Damn. Caring only for the narrative.
I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I know where the last fuel can is. I'll go grab it real quick.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
I have a jerry can. I'm gonna bring it over.
So,
Yeah, I got the fuel.
well, how do I put this?
Bro, this buzzer is a bear 50.
Sorry. Remember how I... Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. There was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
Oh. Okay, they need that connection.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
So he activated the metaverse
I'll
as soon as
just
he got
add
the
this.
phone, or he showed him the phone. Okay, interesting. Interesting concept and idea. Alright, there you go. That's it for today then. Ooh, that was fun. Alright. Until tomorrow.